So hello and welcome back to another episode of Devance Empire. If this is your first time here, karibu sana. My name is Devance Ogweno and this is Devance Empire. Hoping you're doing well from right where you're watching us from. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. We don't take it for granted. We really do appreciate you. I hope you're doing well from right where you're watching us from, because this is that channel that gives you the best of all contents. So today I was taking a walk and I decided to land in one of my friend's businesses. Now here he prepares chips and chicken. We call them fries or French fries.
Sometimes mpaka nasahau kukula. Na record.
Yeah. Natengeneza content nyathewa.
Nichafue. Tuweke nini?
Salt.
Sauce.
Za tomato. Ile ngine pendanga, lakini unakula tomato sauce.
Kachumbari.
Nilikuwa nataka, lakini kama ungeweka nini?
Salad.
Pilipili.
Sawa.
Tapamana tu na hizo ndio.
Fanya nini? Ongeza tu. Nasijapika ile ya zingine.
Njoni wewe.
Ako wapi nani? Kwa hiyo
Yako na date. Unakudanganya. Naona ama niweke kidogo. Kana unaweza chakua soup. Nyama unaweka bila hiyo pilipili. Naonekana. Waka. Wacha tu hivyo Jose. And I'm so much inspired to be in this place because it feels so good seeing young energetic youths using their energy quite well in a way that can be productive to the society and also to themselves. Many people, especially in our age, at the age of 18 all the way to 30, most people who are single mostly do not actually care much about their lives. Jose ameenda na anaacha hii nini yake bila kuzima. Ameacha hii machine bila kuzima. Unajuanga kuizima? Umezima? Sijui inazungusha side gani ya kuzima. Hii ya huko mwisho. Narudisha ikienda miada hivi. Na sasa yeye anataka kunilipua. Unataka kunilipua shua hivi.
Kufunga hivi.
Confirm.
Hata ikinuka huko.
Confirm.
Unajua mimi nafanya nini video, nasikia tu nasema usiwahi nishtua hivyo tena.
Unaogopa nini?
2 hours later.
Hizo tayari ziko aje?
Ziko poa. Very smoothly.
Umepata vitu lienda. Liko kazi.
Fiti sana. Si ndio hii tumetoka sana mazuri. Si ndio hii tunaenda tukitoka. Ndio hii tunaenda tukitoka.
Kevin.
Kwa sababu
nini? Kuachia kitu. Nini? Mask. Niko nayo mimi. Mimi niko nayo.
material ndio hii?
Hapana. Hii ni mkono tu.
Hii unauza pesa ngapi?
Unauza 35. Hauna ni leather ile kabisa. Hii ni leather kudai. Ni leather atafuta. Hii ni kawa ni leather lakini synthetic kidogo.
Later.
You're always finding reasons to actually defend your bad behaviors. Shame on you. Sometimes accept the mistakes you've done and let life move on. You don't have to defend everything. So at this particular time, I want to show you how to cook traditional vegetables. In my language, they call it mboga ya kienyeji. There are different types of traditional vegetables, but in today's video, I'm gonna show you one particular one that we call managu. I don't know the English name of it, but it is one kind of mboga that is very nutritious, very sweet, and very, very, very good to our human body. Now, what I normally do is after my mboga has been cut, I take a clean sufuria, mount it on fire, and add a little water together with baking soda. The reason why I add baking soda to it is to help the mboga soften up quickly. So, you know, these mbogas, most traditional mboga are very sweet and very okay when they are very soft in nature. So after my water has boiled, I will take my vegetables and add into this boiling water. Remember, the water has to be very little because this mboga also has its own water. The more you boil it, the more the water that is in it actually is released. So make sure as you measure your water, it has to be very little. So you'll boil it for the first time, and then after the whole of it has boiled, you will pour out the extra water that was in it, add more clean water again, and boil it for some time. This one is supposed to help the mboga lose the bitterness in it. You know, this type of mboga is bitter, and some people might not like the bitterness in it. So exchanging the water twice will help it actually, you know, avoid being bitter. So after doing that, once our mboga is ready, cut your onions and any other spices you have. But in this case, I prefer using onions alone. So that is why I'm gonna use onions in this whole process. So I cut my onions and then I introduce my sufuria back to the fire, add some oil, enough oil to fry this mboga. I fry my onions until they're golden brown. In the process, if you have other spices for vegetables, you can also add. In this case, I'm gonna use mixed spices. They're so good, they match with any kind of food. So that is what I'm using here. And then once everything is well mixed and well cooked, I add my mboga that was already boiled earlier on. So I just add it without any water, and then I add salt and just let it cook for at least 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes it will be ready.
Minutes later.
You can choose what to eat it with. Actually, of course, you'll have to eat it with ugali, but then you can also have a side dish, maybe a side stew, maybe eggs. But in this case, we're gonna use beef. And so this is how I prepare my beef. So just a quick one because I had already shown you a recipe on how I prepare my beef. So once my food is ready, this is how it looks like. Very good, very sweet, very nutritious. You see the mboga is still green in color. It has not lost that green color of it. The moment it loses the color, that means you'll be eating fiber. Fiber is just like, you know, just to help with the digestion in your body, and nothing much to gain from it. So make sure you don't overcook it unless you want to preserve it for a long time. And the way you can preserve it for a long time is by adding milk each and every day that you warm it. You understand? You can preserve it for even a week. That is something good about traditional mboga, because it's not harmful to your body like the mbogas we eat today. You know, sukuma wiki is good, but it's not good to somebody who has ulcers for the stomach. It's not good to somebody who has other stomach complications, you know. So that kind of a person who has any health problem, especially with the stomach, I will recommend them to eat traditional vegetables, in which in our country we call it mboga ya kienyeji. So guys, I believe until this far you've enjoyed this video from the start to the end. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to always receive alerts of every videos that we do upload in our YouTube channel. And until next time, always work hard and be nice to people. This is Devance Empire, end of discussion.